So, fundamental differentiation formulas. Itong mga formulas na to was derived from the four-step method or the increment method. So, una is the derivative of the constant. So, before that, sabi dyan, let C be a constant and let U, V, and W be functions of X. So, meaning yung U, V, W are the dependent variable and the independent variable is X. So, sabi dyan, derivative of a constant is always 0. Then, second is derivative of sum or difference. So, derivative ng U plus minus V with respect to dx is equal to derivative of U with respect to X plus derivative of V with respect to X. Then, derivative of product. So, yan, nakalala UV. So, magigilang daw yung U times the derivative of B with respect to X plus V times derivative of U with respect to X. So, special case is constant times a variable. So, ayan yung magiging itsura niya. Magiging siyang C derivative of B over dx. Kasi isang side, di ba, derivative of constant is 0. So, mawawala na isang side. And then, if ever tatlo yung variable, so ganun lang din. So, i-multiply mo yung unang dalawa and then kunin mo yung derivative ng isa. And then, kung ilang combination yun yung gagawin nyo. Basta ang mahalaga, may derivative yung bawat parameter. And then yung treatment nyo sa dalawa is parang constant. Pero hindi mo isi-zero. Ilalabas mo lang siya. So, derivative of quotient. So, derivative of quotient, derivative of U over B is equal to V times derivative of U with respect to X minus U derivative of B with respect to X over V square. So, laging naka-square yung denominator. So, special case is constant divided by a variable. So, magiging lang siyang negative C times derivative of B with respect to X over V square. So, hindi pwedeng maging denominator ang constant. Kasi once na maging constant yung denominator, magiging yung undefined. Then, next is the derivative of power. So, derivative of power is derivative of x raised to n is equal to n times x raised to n minus 1. So, ibababa mo yung exponent. Kakopy mo exponent, magiging siyang coefficient. And then, yung exponent, mag minus 1 ka. Ibig sabihin yan. So, same as derivative of square root of x. So, ang exponent ng square root of x is 1/2. So, ibaba mo yung 1/2. And then, matitira is x raised to negative 1/2 kasi nag-minus 1 ka. So, imbis na x raised to negative 1/2, binaba na lang natin yung exponent. Kaya naging 1 over 2 square root of x. Para mawala lang negative. Binaba na lang natin siya. So, example number 1. Differentiate x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 3. So, ito is derivative ng sum tsaka difference. So, i-distribute mo lang yung derivative with respect to x. So, for the x cube, magiging lang siyang 3x squared. Then, ang 4x squared is magiging 4 times 2 is 8. And then, x na lang matitira kasi 2 minus 1. And then, derivative of negative 5x is negative 5. Kasi yung x, diba, baba, ano ba yung power niyan, diba, 1. So, ibaba mo yung 1. So, magiging negative 5 times 1. And then, x raised to 1 minus 1, which is 0. So, anything raised to 0 is 1. And then, yung huli na plus 3 is derivative of constant, which is 0. So, simplifying further, naging sagot is 3x squared plus 8x minus 5. Next. Derivative. Find the derivative or differentiate y is equal to x cubed times quantity 4x plus 5. So, this is derivative of a product. So, dito let u be x cubed and v is 4x plus 5. So, alam nyo na, ang derivative ng product is ano? U derivative of b with respect to x plus v derivative of u with respect to x. So, ganun lang din. Pinaikli lang natin yung process. So, following the differentiation formula, magiging sagot is 16x cubed plus 15x squared. So, ito. Ito yung ito yung u derivative of b with respect to x, tapos v. So, pag ganun v, kopyahin mo lang, and then multiply mo daw siya sa derivative of u, which is, ang u mo is x cubed. So, ganun lang siya. Next is differentiate y is equal to 3x plus 4 over x plus 2. This is derivative of a quotient. So, alam mo na, pag quotient, yung denominator is naka-square. And then, mag-let ka na lang ng u and v para mas madaling i-process. So, dito ang u mo is 3x plus 4 and then v is x plus 2. So, ang taas niya is, di ba, v derivative of u with respect to x minus u derivative of b with respect to x over v square. So, ito siya. And then, doing differentiation dito, magiging lang siyang ganito. dy over dx or y prime is equal to 2 over x plus 2 raised 2 over quantity x plus 2 square. Next. Number 4 is differentiate w is equal to 5 over 4x minus 3. So, dito ang w is a dependent variable and x still the independent variable. So, this is derivative of quotient pero constant yung taas niya. So, same process pa rin. Mawawala lang yung isang side. Ang may iwan is yung negative c derivative of b with respect to x over v square pa rin. So, ang c mo is 5. So, substituting do sa formula ng different quotient. So, magiging sagot is negative 20 over quantity 4x minus 3 square. So, if wala nang ma-simplify, okay na as is na yung sagot nyong ganyan. Pero kung meron, simplify it further. So, next topic is chain rule for differentiation. So, pag sinabing chain rule for differentiation, ibig sabihin lang nito is naging complicated yung derivative. Kasi, naging complex siya. Kumbaga, hindi na siya yung simpleng diretsong formula lang. And then, usually, applicable siya sa mga composite functions. So, mas maintindihan natin yung chain rule sa example. Pero ang ibig sabihin lang ng chain rule sa Tagalog is that yung derivative ng labas times yung derivative ng loob. Yun lang siya. Yun lang yung tinatandaan ko usually. Derivative ng labas times derivative ng loob. So, dito, y is equal to quantity x square minus 4x plus 5 cube. So, ang labas mo dyan is yung naka-cube. Diba? So, kukunin mo yung derivative nun using yung power function. So, bababa ko yung 3. And then, kokopyahin ko yung x square minus 4x plus 5. Pero, diba, magma-minus 1 ka sa exponent. So, magiging square na lang yan. Kaso, yan yung derivative ng labas. I-multiply mo pa siya sa derivative ng loob. Ano ba yung loob? Yun nasa loob ng parenthesis, which is x cubed minus 4x plus 5. Ano yung derivative ng loob? 2x minus 4. So, yung 2x minus 4, ito siya, i-multiply mo sa derivative ng labas. And then, yun ang magiging sagot. So, naging siyang 6 quantity x square minus 4x plus 5 square times quantity x minus 2. So, derivative ng loob times derivative ng labas. Yun lang naman yung chain rule. Next example. So, x square times quantity a square plus x square raised to 1/2. So, dito, derivative ng product obviously. And then, nilet niya yung u as x square and v as quantity a square plus x square raised to 1/2. So, derivative ng product, so alam nyo na, so nag-let u and v na kayo. Kaso dito, ito na naman, yung derivative ng loob is a complex, diba? Complex siya in the sense na pwede ka pa mag-differentiate sa loob, tapos meron siya sa labas. So, magiging siyang, before tayo mag-proceed doon, so, ano siya, diba? U dv dx plus yung derivative ng loob, tama ba? So, derivative ng labas, then derivative ng loob. So, simplifying further, Medyo mahaba siya. Pero pinaliwanag ko na yan before sa contact session natin. So, dito sinabi niya muna, y is equal to x square times quantity a square plus x square raised to 1/2 represents a product. So, yun na nga yung u natin and v. So, by the formula ng derivative ng product, so, ang derivative ng product is u derivative ng v with respect to x plus v times derivative of u with respect to x. So, pwede namang magkabaliktad kasi addition naman yan. So, applying the derivative ng bawat isa. So, mapapansin nyo, this is this is complex, di ba? Kasi ito, kukunin mo pa yung derivative ng loob, tas derivative ng labas. So, parang twice ka magdi-differentiate pa. So, going further, the problem. So, kinuha natin yung derivative ng labas, and then derivative ng loob. For this part, ito. Ito siya. Tapos yung kabilang side kasi wala namang problema. Yung a square plus x square raised to 1/2 times 2x. So, performing the operation, ang magiging sagot is x times quantity a square plus x square raised to negative 1/2 times 3x square plus 2a square. So, next problem is differentiate y is equal to quantity x over 1 minus x square. So, quantity square rather. So, ito is derivative ng quotient. However, meron kang square dito. So, kunin mo muna yung derivative ng labas. Ang derivative ng labas is ibaba mo yung 2. Tapos, quantity x over 1 minus x raised to 1 na lang kasi 2 minus 1 is 1. Kasi yung derivative ng loob, ang derivative ng loob is derivative of quotient. So, simplifying further for the problem, so maglet ka na ng u which is x over 1 minus x and then ang n mo is 3. So, parang simpleng power function lang siya or formula. So, yung power formula, yung derivative ng labas times derivative ng loob which is derivative of quotient. So, ang sagot is 2x over 1 over quantity 1 minus x quantity cube. For quantity 1 minus x cube. And then, higher order derivative. So, pag sinabing higher order derivatives is you will perform the differentiation depende ron sa kung pang ilang derivative yung hinahanap niya. So, say, hinahanap niya yung fourth derivative, ibig sabihin, 4 times kang mag-differentiate. Kung fifth derivative, 5 times ka magdi-differentiate. So, yun lang naman yung concept niya. Kung ganong karaming derivative yung hinahanap niya, or number of derivative na hinahanap niya, ganong karaming beses ka magdi-differentiate. So, for the example here, sabi dito, find y triple prime. So, third derivative ang ibig sabihin yan of the function y is equal to 12x squared plus 4x plus 5. So, since y triple prime or y raised to 3 ang hinahanap niya, tatlong beses ka magdi-differentiate. So, ang first derivative is 12x squared. So, ang given is 12x squared plus 4x plus 5. So, ang first derivative is 24x plus 4. So, yun yung first derivative. So, applying second derivative, so, 24x plus 4 is simply 24 na lang. Yun yung second derivative. And then, the third derivative is derivative of a constant, which is 24. Kaya, ang third derivative is 0. So, next is implicit function. Pag sinabing implicit function, hindi siya, yung value niya usually is equal to 0. Yun ang mapapansin nyo pag implicit form. Kumbaga, hindi literal na naka-equate siya at a certain variable. Parang nakatago pa siya. Kasi yung Tagalog ng implicit Hindi siya yung lantad na lantad. Yun yung implicit. Whereas explicit is kitang-kita mo yung relationship. So makita nyo naman dito. X squared minus y is equal to 0. Yan yung implicit form. So usually sabi ko nga, pag implicit form, may equals to 0. So explicit form niya is x squared is equal to y. So dito, kitang-kita mo na x squared is equal to y. Whereas sa x squared minus y is equal to 0, hindi mo kagad makikita na ang value ng x squared is equal to simply y by just transposing. So dito, pag kinuha natin yung implicit form, so kukunin lang natin yung individual parameters nung function with respect to the independent variable. Kaya dito, tingnan nyo. Example number 1 is find the y prime and y double prime of the implicit function x squared plus 3xy plus y squared is equal to 0. So, first derivative nito, so with respect sa independent variable which is x, so differentiating each term with respect to x, yung derivative ng x squared is simply 2x, and then this is this is derivative of product. Kaya naging siyang 3x tapos dy with respect to x. And then kukunin mo naman yung y times the derivative of 3x with respect to x. Tama ba? So, ang naging loob mo is 3x dy over dx plus 3y. Kasi diba ang derivative ng x is 1. Plus y squared. So, ang derivative mo with respect to x is 2y dy dx. So, makikita nyo pag independent variable siya, parang direkta mo lang siyang i-differentiate, wala na yung dy dx. Basta differentiate mo lang. Pero, pag yung terms niya is not pareha sa independent variable, maglalagay ka pa ng dy over dx. For this case, dy over dx. Pero kung w yan, dw over dx. So, after performing, solve mo na yung dy over dx by simply arranging the formula. So, ang ginawa niya is pinagsama niya yung same terms, and then yung walang dy over dx is nilagay niya sa right side of the equation. And then, to get the dy over dx, simply, kunin mo yung coefficient nun, and then i-divide mo sa buong equation. Kaya, nakuha ang dy over dx is negative 2x plus 3y over 3x plus 2y. So, yan yung implicit differentiation. So, next problem is, so dito is y prime, yung a. For b, so kunin mo lang yung second derivative. So, kunin mo daw yung second derivative nito. Second derivative nito is derivative of quotient. So, may idea ka na yung quotient. Yung sagot dyan is yung quotient na naka-square. So, for that, so, magiging siyang ganito. So, diba ito yung first derivative, y prime is equal to negative 2x plus 3y over 3x plus 2y. So, differentiating y prime with respect to x. So, dito, imbis na dy over dx yung nilagay, para mas simple sa pagsulat, y prime na lang yung nilagay. Kasi parehas lang naman ng value yon. So, perform mo yung derivative of quotient, which is yung VDU minus UDV over V square. Tapos, performing that, ang makukuha mong y double prime is 5y minus 5xy prime over quantity 3x plus 2y, or 3x plus 2y quantity square. Tapos, sabi dyan, substituting the value of y prime to y double prime. Kasi diba, yung first derivative natin may value which is negative 2x plus 3y over 3x plus 2y. So, sinubstitute ko siya dito kasi diba ito yung y prime. So, sinubstitute ko yung value ng first derivative, naging ito. And then, performing the operation, naging siyang 10x squared plus 30xy plus 10y squared over 3x plus 2y quantity square. So, ang final answer mo is simply this is square, ha? Ay, this is cube, rather. So, ang magiging final answer is 10x squared plus 30xy plus 10y squared over 3x plus 2y quantity cube. So, ganun naman din yung niya. So, yun natatandaan sa implicit differentiation. Pagka hindi siya yung independent variable, maglalagay ka ng prime. Y prime, if ever y ang dependent variable. Y prime or dy over dx.